I just don't want to trim my hair. I'm like, I always want to hold on to the length. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Shannon Ashley here. As you can see, it's my real hair today. So I'm actually going to show you guys how I'm about to trim my hair. I've been wearing it natural for about a week now. It's very much sweated out. So a lot of you guys, not a lot, but a few of you guys have been like, I love the wig videos, but I'd like to see your natural hair. So here we are. So I'm just gonna divide it or part it in half right now, and then we're just gonna go section by section and do a quick little trim. But yeah, it's super crunchy back here, super crunchy. So yeah, this is really sweated out, but it grew out quite a bit. A lot of people wonder like about wigs and like, can you actually still grow your hair out with wigs? And I feel like you can personally, but I don't know, to each his own. I'm not gonna tell anybody how to wear their hair. I can just share my experience and what works for me and kind of go from there. Okay, so parting it here, and then now I'm just gonna go section by section and get rid of these ends. I know it's not perfectly straight, but I'm not too concerned about how the haircut looks because for the most part, you guys, I'm still gonna wear wigs until, I don't know, like everyone's like, why don't you wear your natural hair? How long are you gonna wear wigs for? I just like wigs. I feel like the process of getting my hair straight anyways was, oof, we need to divide this, very extensive. And I'm like, if I'm just gonna wear straight hair, I might as well not damage my natural hair, and I should just do a wig. So that's my thought process, what works for me. I know different things work for other people, but I respect what works for others, and I hope others will respect what works for me. Literally gonna go section by section and get rid of these split ends. So I know I have like a little shorter piece of hair here. The scissors I'm gonna use are just these small shears from Amazon. I'm gonna try to cut my hair into this bag. So yeah, if you guys hear the wind, we are experiencing Santa Ana winds in California right now, and they're crazy. Yeah, I don't even know, you guys. I'm just gonna like snip away. Oof, crunchy. I've never been one to be scissor happy, so this will be interesting. We're just gonna go here. We took off like quite a bit actually, and we still look, and it doesn't sound crunchy anymore. Probably do just a little more. And I hope you guys know this is not how you properly trim your hair. It's just how I trim my hair. I think the last time I trimmed my hair was back in August, so it's definitely time for a trim. Probably trim it again in February or March. Growing up, I never wanted to use scissors in my hair. I never wanted to trim my hair. I was just like, oh, I need to hold on to the length. I can like use a strength or a split end treatment and like get my split ends back, which I think some people can, but like when I straightened my hair and saw these ends, you guys, like, look at that. You could definitely see through them, and like, it's just, my hair is actually really brown, you guys, too. Like, you can literally just see it needs to be trimmed. So try not to hold on to things like hair length and care more about, it looks way better, care more about like hair health. So it already feels better. You can literally see that. And cut all off. Okay, so that is one section trimmed. As you guys can see, feels so much better. I can actually run my fingers through it, and it's definitely not trimmed in a certain type of cut. Part of me wants to trim just a little bit more, but I don't want to be too scissor happy. But yeah, you can see like it probably needs to be trimmed a little bit more, but we're gonna ride with that for now. I see a few ends on the side that we can like clean up a little bit, but yeah, for the most part, that's where we're at. Okay, so yeah, as you guys can see, the front, it's just kind of like I don't want to call it nasty, but the ends are just kind of like draggly. You can hear all the crunchiness when I comb it. It doesn't sound good. You can literally hear the hair ripping out. And I remember trimming this side earlier this year, and it was I can definitely see the length. Like these ends, they're bad, but they're not terrible. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a big chunk off. Big chunk for me. Maybe not a big chunk for others, so that feels so much better. I think other people would like trim their hair here, but I just can't. Like personally, I don't know, like as a black woman, trimming your hair is just, personally, I know I need to get better at that, but I just don't want to trim my hair. I'm like, I always want to hold on to the length. Okay, same here. Yeah, the front of my hair isn't terrible. The back was getting wild. Yeah, like for me, that looks way better. You guys can see in the back. Of course, I don't know what this looks like on camera, but the front just feels way better than the back did. And for me growing up, I feel like every time I would go get my hair done, like it would grow out a lot, and then they would just trim all my hair growth off, and they'd be like, oh girl, your hair, like it just wasn't healthy, which they were right, it wasn't, but dang, to like trim it all off, I'd always get these like super blunt cuts, and I was just like, why are you taking off all my hair? So if you guys are like me, or have had that experience when you go and get your hair done and then it feels like they're literally taking off all your hair, maybe try trimming it yourself, especially if you don't wear it naturally all the time. But you probably do need to trim your hair. So you guys can see this here, very see-through, very like boxy. So we're actually gonna take quite a bit of this off, starting here. That automatically feels better. And I'm just gonna do a little bit more because this hair feels like kind of been through the ringer. Okay. Yeah, that was a lot trimmed. Okay, so yeah, that just sounds so much better than when we started. So this is where we are at with this side, and I'll show you guys the difference of what it all looks trimmed side versus untrimmed side. So this is trimmed side. You can literally hear how I can comb it through. It does feel shorter, but that's okay. It's healthier. It is healthier. So yeah, we trimmed it. And then let me show you guys this side that is not trimmed. The not trimmed side just looks unkept. Well, it is, but it's just like, one, I feel like you can barely tell the difference because, I don't know. Let me know if you guys can tell the difference between which side is trimmed and not trimmed. But honestly, the trim side, probably because it's brushed out, looks a little better because this side just looks kind of like I said, just unkept, stringy. Yeah, this side kind of looks longer, probably because I combed it out. So yeah, that's the difference. You can see the ends over here. Ooh, this side I feel like I took a lot off. This side's also very much sweated out, but yeah, that felt like a lot. You guys can see again how thin the ends look. Literally just gonna take out that much off, gone. And then now you can see what the ends look like. Still a little see-through, but not as bad. I'm gonna take a teeny bit more off. As you can see, this is like all the way down to here. Exciting, but we gotta trim it, so now it's down to here. So this is like a sweated out length check. I know this side looks shorter than this side, but this side is way more sweated out in the roots than this side, I can assure you. And maybe it might be a little not even, but I feel like this side had way more split ends than this side. So altogether, this is about as much hair as I trimmed. I know it's weird showing you guys like the little hairball. Okay, so yeah, this is about what my hair looks like after trimming it. It feels so better. The crunchiness is just like my sweated out roots here. So I'm about to braid my hair down so I can install a wig, and then I'll probably end up washing it over the weekend. This is what the hair looks like on this side after trimming it, so it's not as see-through, and it just looks, honestly, just looks so much healthier. This video is definitely for the girls out there who love their length and don't think that they need a trim, that they could just keep going on in life without trimming their hair. And I'm here to tell you, girl, just trim your hair. You could do it yourself. You don't have to go to a shop. It doesn't have to be on the straightest hair ever, but you need to get rid of those dead ends. Just trust me, from years and years of growing out my hair, it's easier to grow it with, you know, fresh ends than split ends. So of course, this isn't like the most perfect trim ever, but it's doable, and it's definitely for the person who doesn't want to go to the shop and just kind of wants to have like control of how their hair length is. I know if I went to the shop, I feel like my hair would be like this short. Like I literally feel like they would cut all of it off and I'd just be like, I feel like my hair would be this short, and they'd be like, oh sweetie, we had to get rid of all your hair, like you had all those dead ends. So I am totally the person that does not like going to the hair shop anymore to get my hair cut. I know people are gonna drag me for it, but just saying, just because you go to the hair shop doesn't mean that your ends don't need to be trimmed. These little, this comes, it's like a 3-pack on Amazon, and it comes with shears. I definitely recommend cutting your hair with this to kind of keep a little bit of the shape and not give you like a blunt cut. Cutting your hair with scissors like this is just a no-no. Your hair is gonna look crazy. So yeah, this is what my hair is looking like, you guys. I know it's crazy in the back. It's very sweated out, but this is kind of where we are at right now with my hair. Hope you guys enjoyed this video and seeing what my real hair looks like. Probably won't see this hair for a minute unless I have some type of revelation where I'm like, I want to wear my natural hair all the time. I don't, because it's a lot of hair, and I really like wearing wigs. So yeah, I think wigs actually helped me kind of maintain this length as well. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in